different variants when you have only one choice or different choices of some of the answers, for example. It depends on how you put these different variants. I will not show you separately this. And this is this variant table. You can just leave the space for writing. They can write here inside, or they can write a letter, for example, just space for writing. Control all the works of this grade, then I go to another grade, and that's a system for me as well, and that makes my work easier. And one more easy thing is that if once you put some things in this system, you can use it next year and for years. You can change some things, you can add some things. If you want, you can delete something.
Tempo groups, but teaching.
In fact, teachers use their own materials. That's mine, and other teachers they decide for themselves what to use. They can use these ones.
It's all about the organization.
Yeah.
Organizing your work, and it's really excellent place where you can have everything organized. And the main thing is
hello. Then we'll listen to this story here, and we read this story, and then talk about this story. Again, talking and goodbye.
Every teacher can decide, and now since other teachers have seen what Julia is doing, they are also trying to use it. But it's not like school law that okay.
Yeah, they can stand up and move things.
Yes.
Yes.
What kind do you have? Like touchscreen.
Touchscreen. We have some.
It's extremely organized so much. Is it something that you've been doing for many years, or did this just
not many years? I work at this school because I show that. In fact, the problem is that I'm not organized person. I know about them. That's my drawback. And as I know that I forget things, I sometimes don't know, don't remember. Then for myself, I made a system to organize myself.
Freedom.
Yes.
But can you choose whatever app or whatever thing to use? You know, because some of the apps, for example, they collect data from.
We don't have any. Yes, you mean some of them are owned by Chinese servers and they collect data. Yeah, we can use, of course, everything. Teacher has to decide.
And Lauri is right at the end of the corridor there. So the topic of the lesson is water, and everything we are doing something drama, like acting. We and Ira are doing English, and Lauri is doing science. So you can walk around, visit the different stations, and ask questions. For teachers here.
I'm going to tell you a story, but when I come to a word from here, then you have to suppose stand on one foot or jump or whatever. So, anything? When I say pool, that's done.
Have a quick check and feedback. So, condensation, yes, that's right. Condense, moisture, energy, liquid, vapor, system. This is not correct. Yep.
Where was I? I was with the boat.
And so they had to share. This is
Right now, what it seems, cold water time is this, smashed was this time, and stirred was this. Which condition helps for dissolving? Hot. Let's wait, we have only colder results. You are hoping that the hot will help. What's your time? 36. What do you think? What's the time going to be here? Is it less or more?
Very less.
Very less. We have to change it, yes. Yep. Okay, let's wait the final results. What was the time here? 34 seconds. Yes. And you need to check the time, how much it takes, yeah, if you have a smartphone. For you, Kusti, can you see the glass? Yes. Can you see it's broken? Yes. Do you want to clean it after, since the water will come out there, or you will pick new one? One experiment, what's the conditions going to be? You can just choose. Hot or cold water? Stir it, smash it, or doing nothing? Smash it. Okay, smash it. Hot water is there.
Not word, noun, process. How to call the process in this water cycle. The processes are here, I mentioned here. Preparation. No.
This is brilliant project stations. Ja väga vaiksed inimesed, aga see ei tähenda, et neil ei oleks oma arvamust on ju, või tugevaid tundeid. In hot water, feel like a fish out of water. Eestlane ütleb nagu kala kuival, eks ole, et ebamugav.
So all these kind of physics words, condensation and precipitation and all these lovely words, so we know very well from the physics already. So, and we are just checking in English. Do they remember that and how can they use this scheme here?
Another experiment to check it. Is it true or not? Or something happened with the stopwatch or something? Or how did you check? So this is the thing. But always know, it can happen anything. But topic-based learning. Okay, the same sketch that you saw earlier before when I was talking only about one competence, this digital competence. But now when we are talking about this topic-based learning, then all those 8 European or 21st century lifelong learning key competences are here. Starts from the higher cognitive knowledge is the conceptual ideas that you can have the same concepts in different subjects, and why we have maybe set the focus on this. Years ago when we start this formative achievement, it happened that in the 5th grade, when headmaster, back in the times when headmaster was reading all those formative assessments from the 5th graders, it was written that in the math lessons you don't understand the concept of thermometer, but in the science lessons you do. So how it is possible? Yeah. And that's why we in this school have decided that we need to set more focus on topic-based. Same package of those lessons they did, and the same museums and so all those contacts they are giving for the 2nd graders, because if you are in the 3rd grade, you can use the same material that you have. But, and this is good, I also accept, but it can happen that grade 5, 6, 7, and 8, mainly it's from the teachers that, hey, we have this egg topic, that where you are now, what you want to do, and it was more like free, fun, unique way. They are totally different, and yes, so it might happen that sometimes you have a very good idea, but you are finding anything from the curriculum, actually the science test in the 7th, 8th or 9th grade. So they weren't in the 6th grade, 6th, 5th or 4th grade curriculum.
Because it was about healthy nutrition and healthy lifestyles. And this thing didn't happen, real athletes doing an example lesson.
Esta pilt.
Okay.
Esta was bodybuilder, European champion in the ladies age category 50. Yes, was talking about that. I have to measure even salt. That was extreme.
They also had maths, Estonian, PE, biology, chemistry, physics, everything was dealt during the week. And the skills that were involved, and I hope that developed, were social skills, mental health and safety, physical activity, and digital literacy, everything else as well. But these were the things I wanted to write here
about that. And so we decided that we take the meta topic this time as called Me and the Future. It is of course in the curriculum as well, from the part of the general affairs. Who helped us was this Estonian Unemployment Insurance Fund. They offered us a lot of different workshops to support our students. We had a workshop about the self-analysis, then occupations available at the Estonian labour market at the same time. Then every student who wanted got this individual career tracker. So these were most of the workshops we had that week, plus these ordinary classes.
Yeah, it happens that you have some idea that, like I said, there is no unique solution. It can change the topic. You don't have to do it the same thing. So since the conditions changed,
that we can
because she's not losing a lesson, right? She's not losing a lesson, but yeah, revising is also a good idea.
But then you're teaching at the same time, aren't you?
Yeah, the lessons are at the same time.
They have to be at the same time.
Yeah.
So
can I ask, because I talked to the art and drama teacher.
Yeah.
Because once she was talking English, and then another group came, and then she was talking in Estonia.
It was because of, in my group is one Ukrainian student, and as her English or Estonian is not so good yet, so that's why the drama teacher spoke there in English just once. Because of this Ukrainian student.
Levels, right? Or
yeah, so speed groups. So
we have three faster than fastest. Faster than fastest. Yeah. We have speed groups, and sometimes you need to use Estonian to maybe translate the instructions so that they can understand the task.
Grade classes were
mixed today.
Two classes.
A and B. Yeah.
So they were mixed in 4 groups.
In every class we have maximum 24 students.
And are there 2 7th grade
Yeah,
classes
yeah.
in the school now, or were there some?
There were actually more 7 classes groups running at the same time. There was somewhere 2 groups more. Yeah.
Okay,
But it was only 30 kids. It was 2 classes and 30 kids today.
2 classes and
30 kids. Yeah.
Is it 50?
My group and her.
Yeah,
50 students altogether.
Yeah, all together English learners at the same
Yes,
time.
yeah.
Wish and open my eyes.
no, not yet.
Oh, you have to go all the way.
2 steps left. And now straight. 1 step left. 1 step left.
Tog vi opp en øyne, Anna, det synes jeg. Er det alla kommer?
2 more steps.
Upp, ja. Så, Nonna.
Er du kommet?
Yes.
Oh, it's in English also. Possibility.
We have also speech therapy classes, which I mentioned that they are behind this wall.
Teachers twice a week.
After the lessons.
Yeah, so that's like extra, because you have, what was it, 20?
These two lessons, study lessons, are in this 24 years.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah.
I listen to my inner voice and I respect it. Do you have an inner voice that tells you sometimes?
In my dreams I can see things before the sun started coming.
Okay. Wow, inner voice. Okay. But then we have a movement with it. This is going to be very hard. Put your hands like this. Okay. Yeah, I see. They cannot be like this, because then we are going to hit our hands together and then it will be hurtful.
Yeah. Selles piirkonnas, kus siis on mägised alad ja need loigud, lombid, järved, on nõiutud piirkondi. Ja siis ta räägib nendest piirkondadest nüüd ka.
And in a small town like that, everybody is related and we're all very close cousins, even though they are related through my great-great-grandmother. We are close, very close cousins. And
people seal and grey seal there.
Grey seal, I see.
Yeah, I see a grey seal. And the speckled seal, it lives all around the Iceland. You can see the speckled seal everywhere. If you go somewhere on the coast, it's easy to see the seal.
Were you able Okay, so please repeat it. Sa, ta, na, ma.
Very good. You want to try it?
This is the first round. We're going to learn lots of things today. So, we repeat it. The first round is sa, ta, na, ma.
Is connected with health. We divided the rooms on the 4th floor. We have 4 stations there. We are going to form groups, so how they are going to divide into each station, and we prepare the tasks.
We're going to have 4 different stations. Erinevad jaama. You are going to move in groups of 4. So it means that if the first group starts here, another goes there, and we go on the circle clockwise. These who like hiking. And these ones will have a pole in their These who are ready for our station classes.
Sea level and stay there for about 10 minutes. It can be in 10 minutes. Yeah. How long can you be? Under below the water? 1 minute.
I think 1 or
1 minute, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. But it can be for 10 minutes there, fishing, looking for fish and catching a fish under the sea level.
Coca-Cola, of course.
soft drinks.
Soft drinks, very good. Okay, so I have some pictures here, and I would like you to put them in the correct places. And if you're ready, then let's start this way, right? For example,
We never discussed oil. Do you know where this one belongs?
Eat moderately. Eat moderately.
Eat moderately, probably. Yeah, because you have to eat it because you cook food.
Lion, fox. Great. So now I see you understand. So you can continue. No, she will decide which one to get. Okay.
And the fur, you can see the sea pepper, the small sea pepper. The fur is got quite popular to get to some coat, to get coat for it.
Yes, he died.
Yeah, after 40 years, yeah, maybe 35 or 40. It can be up to 40 years. Then it's getting very old when it's 40. And it's live more like in the remote places. It don't live near people, like where people live.
Repeat before you give the ball. Matt. Okay, you're better understanding I.
Like an animal is tiger.
Okay, so just the name and the animal. What is it? And your name? Michael. Tiger. Okay. So next.
It's very dark in wintertime. It gets, it gets morning around 11 o'clock in the morning and dark around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we have very short days in wintertime, but very long days in summertime. The mother could say, hey, if you don't behave, the troll is going to come and eat you. And this has, kind of colored our culture and gives a kind of, you see trolls everywhere in the, in the lava fields.
Saite tehtud? No.
The carbon dioxide pulls it in the ground and it turns into stone. And this is cheap in Iceland because energy in Iceland is cheap because it comes, it's just there.